What do you think of my glasses, dude? This is my first time I'm wearing my glasses
good,
in the pod, dude.
You look really
Do I look very Asian?
stylish.
Oh yeah?
No, you don't, man. You don't look Asian, dude.
Yeah,
like,
I do.
You have an Asian. That's the paradox about you, is that you have an Asian face, but you don't look Asian.
That's not true. I do look Asian.
You don't look Asian, buddy.
I do.
You do not look Asian. You have an Asian face, but you do not look Asian.
Whenever I go to Asia, I'm definitely seen as an Asian man. So.
Yeah, but even they, I'm sure, are like. They know.
I mean, actually, in Korea, less so. I feel like Koreans don't see me as a Korean. But when I was in China, like, I was definitely Chinese.
Oh, in China, they see you as Chinese.
Yeah, that's
I guess
what
China,
I felt like when I was there.
So, like, the funny thing, and China is probably very similar.
Big.
Exactly. China is probably similar, and India is the same. It's so big, and there's so many different types of people.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so many. So, like, if you kind of. Because you kind of look Asian, they'll just assume you're
What
Chinese.
does it mean, kind of look Asian? I'm definitely Asian, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, but dude, you don't like. You got an. That's the thing about you, is you got an Asian face, but you don't look Asian.
What does that mean? So I have a non-Asian body? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, well, think of the most like, which probably is very tasteless, but think of like a caricature of an Asian person, right? Because you were saying like, do I look Asian with the glasses, right? What's the caricature?
What's not rice
Bowl
patty
cut.
hat with the rice patty hat with
yeah,
the two
so that's
teeth.
one caricature.
Yeah, that's like the most.
Then that's the most racist one.
Yeah.
That's the Vietnamese one, I guess.
Yeah.
The rice patty hat, and then there's the one which is now very like modern. You know, they've got the bowl cut or they've got a butt cut, and then they've got the glasses, and then they wear a tie. They wear a tie.
So now you're just describing a K-pop character.
No, like a tie, and they're very skinny, and they're like hunched over, and they're reading a book. Like, that's the caricature of like the modern Asian.
Like an Asian nerd, man. You should
Exactly.
go to should go to Korea, like there.
And
Korea,
the reason
Japan,
why
China,
you
wherever.
don't look Asian is because you could never look like an Asian nerd, because you're jacked, baby.
So are you saying
jacked.
Asians are not jacked? That's not true. Go there.
You'll stereotype of Asians is that they're not jacked.
Harajuku in Tokyo, or Gangnam in Seoul, or I don't know, Sanlitun in Beijing. You'll see like a bunch of.
I'm saying the stereotype, dude. But I'm sure no one's as jacked as you in Gangnam.
That's not true. Well, thanks for the compliments, man. I thanks, dude. Thanks. But dude, honestly. Honestly, this is still the remnants from the old days. This is still the remnants from the old days when I still had a lot of acne. When girls look at me for a longer period of time than just a glance, and rationally I know, okay, I guess they find me attractive, but emotionally there's still some part of me that thinks, oh fuck, they're looking at my pimples. Because that's what used to happen to me when I was a teenager. Like, I had so many pimples in my face. Like, people literally stared at my pimples, like counting them.
Oh, and that's messed up.
Yeah, man. And I mean, I had really bad acne, but still. And so it's still like that still happens.
Okay, why is this podcast now a therapy session for you? Why are you sharing this on the podcast?
I don't know.
Dude?
I think we can be honest. Like,
there's no simpy here, dude. There's no simpy in this.
Oh, come on.
Just kidding, man. Dude, come on, man. You got this, yeah? Grow up. Nah, just kidding, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah, dude.
No,
it's
in your past.
I had someone in my class who used to always say, "Oh, you have a touch of Asian," and I was like, "What does that mean?" Like, I'm Asian. Like, it seemed like she was afraid to say I look Asian because that might be an insult or something. But I was like, the fact that you think that would be an insult, that's the insult.
Trying to say that your blood is pretty pure, except for there's something that's been...
Yeah, well...
Yeah, what are you going to do, man?
Do you think... how do you think people are going to look like in 3, 4, 500 years? Because obviously more and more people are going to mix.
I don't know. There's this theory, right? That but I don't think it's like an actual scientific theory. It's just what people say, that everyone's gonna end up looking kind of chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Like light chocolate, because
Yeah.
everyone's gonna mix eventually.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Really?
No, I don't think so. Because I think that what happens is that because it's so random, it's kind of random what how the genetics are picked when kids are made, that it still continues to sometimes create like, not like certain kids will not look mixed. They'll look either like a certain parent, their father
I
or
guess
their
that
mother.
makes. I mean, like, I have a friend. She's quarter Japanese, so her grandma is Japanese, but she looks completely white. And she showed me a picture of her mom, and her mom, like, who's half, she looks kind of like me, actually.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking, oh, if I might have kids with a white woman, then our kids, yeah, I guess there's a high probability they look completely white.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Just
that's
just
thing.
with a touch of Asian, right?
Yeah, with a touch of Asian.
Yeah, I always wondered, man. Like, did you always wonder how your kid's gonna look like?
Yeah, I would like a kid who just looks exactly like me, but
And then you're
his
gonna
legs
bully
are
that
more
kid as well?
jacked. Because
Well, you were jacked like 5 years ago, or however
yeah,
long
but
that
the
was.
legs were still a situation,
Okay.
So
The legs again. Wow, you're so proud of them, dude.
I'm not proud of them.
Good for good reason.
I'm trying to fight my genetic heritage here,
No, but you do so many squats.
The other day, I was chilling with a buddy, and he was like, "Yo, man, your phone's really big." And I was like, "Bro, my phone is normal size. It's just my legs are so skinny that in the pocket it looks like my freaking. This is how big my phone is in relation to my legs."
Oh man.
So when I have kids, I hope they're not cursed with the skinny Indian legs. I hope they get some nice, powerful Austrian legs.
How many kids do you want?
I don't know. I feel like one would be nice.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, like one perfect one.
And the other ones you're just gonna bully into being perfect?
No, I wouldn't want any other kids. Want. If I had a daughter, I just wouldn't want her to get my nose. That's all.
Why? You have a great nose.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if the nose fits so well on women. I would want her to get my mom's nose because my mom has a really nice.
With the nose earring as well?
Yeah, she should be born with a nose earring, dude.
Wow, only one kid. That's so sad. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not. But for me, it would be sad. But if any of our listeners are only children, then at least
I want 10 kids.
At least 3.
At least 3?
Yeah, I always wanted to have a big family because 2 is the absolute minimum. Like, I don't want an only child, but I'd love to have 3, maybe 4. But 4 is already a lot, and obviously it depends on my wife if she is willing to have so many kids as well. But let's see. I'm also I was always open for adoption as well.
That's what I was thinking as well. I wanted to originally do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I always wanted to adopt a kid from India, actually. I don't know if that sounds weird, but
why don't you just adopt me, bro?
No, because I don't know. Ever since I watched Slumdog Millionaire and then also Lion,
it's probably really hard though, right? I don't know.
I guess I'm sure it is. As it should be, right? Because no one should just be able to. But ever since I watched those 2 movies, I always wanted to adopt an Indian kid and just improve his or her life.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. Because, man, just Slumdog Millionaire and also Lion, that really broke my heart, man. That's...
Yeah. But I mean, the thing is also, in my opinion, like in terms of adoption, there's enough... like you'll always find in every society, even here, you'll find places where, kids need a proper home or whatever.
Oh, man, yeah. Even foster kids, who do still have parents, but because of, I don't know, abuse at home or poverty or whatever it is, addiction, whatever it is, they also need a home, right? Even if it's temporarily. So I was even thinking about
Okay,
that.
guys, just a little note here. This is the third time we're recording this week's episode. And the reason why is because yesterday when we recorded, it was a really depressing episode.
Yeah, it was super depressing, man.
We were like, we don't want to
go. Yeah, we're going down that route again.
And now we're going down the route again.
Yeah,
so I think there's something.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what it is with this week, because this week the weather's been... well, the weather was pretty bad, but now the weather's pretty good. So I don't know what it is that's causing us to continuously go down these depressing...
I don't know. Yeah, the first time it was technical difficulties, which is a shame because it was a great app. But someone forgot to record.
Yeah, technical.
Yeah, well. Are you recording now?
I'm allowing it. You can.
Are you recording now? Please check.
You can call it mental difficulties this time.
And
last time.
Yeah, yesterday we had some... wow, that was super depressing. But yeah, we had some good Jeffrey Epstein talk, like we always do. Right?
Yeah, we keep on bringing up Epstein.
Yeah, because it's important, man. Like people should not.
It's true.
Forget.
We should keep talking about them.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Keep throwing them fools name out there, man. People should know what's up. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous,
him, right?
Man. Nothing happened.
And his partner is still out there somewhere.
It's
who knows if she's still? Yeah, she's as guilty as he is. Like he gets all the blame, and obviously he's completely guilty.
Well, not just she but exactly all the people that he was about to give up. All those people, man.
That's true.
What's up? Let's hear it. You know, let's hear the list.
Yeah. What would you do if one of your idols would be?
Then let him go down, man.
That's good.
Whatever, dude. Look, when the Burning Sun scandal happened, is that what it's called? The Korean one, the Big Bang Theory. What? Not the Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang, that band.
The Big Bang scandal, I mean.
Yeah.
When that stuff went down, one of the guys who retired because of it was in one of my favorite boy bands. Yeah.
Big Bang.
No, Highlight.
What? I don't know you listen to K-pop.
What? I've been telling you about K-pop for ages, dude. Get out of here.
Dude. What the fuck? Really?
Dude, I'm like the biggest K-pop fan.
What?
Yeah, dude.
No way.
Now much less, but like back in the day I was a huge fan.
Back in the day,
but then when it became really, really, like, it was already getting pretty famous when I got in, but then when it became massively famous, I kind of like...
Well, you got into it when you were in Jakarta?
No, I got into it when like around 2010 or something like that.
Damn!
2009, 2010.
So what's your favorite band again? I actually don't know.
Yeah, so they used to be called Beast, but then they...
Beast, I think. Oh yeah, you've told me about Beast. Yeah.
Then they changed record labels and they changed their name to Highlight. Okay. They haven't done anything in like a year or two. And one of their guys, one of their main guys, I mean, all six of them were, not. Then it was five, and all of them are. You know how Korean boy bands are. Everyone is equally like useful. It's not like the Western boy bands where one guy is being actually just like backed up by five dudes. Yeah, exactly. It's like four guys who are just there to like stand there, and one guy sings. But the Korean boy bands are amazing because everyone plays a role. They work together to be
the dance
strong,
choreography is freaking amazing.
Yeah, everyone gets their shine and everyone is there. Everyone has to play an essential role in the Korean boy bands.
Wait, so you gave up that band because one of them was caught up?
I didn't give him up. Well? He retired, and you know what? Good, like.
Yeah, good. Oh,
fair enough. He retired because he did something wrong.
Who didn't listen to that app where we talked about it? Could you just give a quick recap? Just a quick. Yeah.
So
recap.
they basically what happened was that they found out that one of the most famous Korean pop idols was a part investor in a club that was basically providing women to like rich VIPs and things like that. But then what was really bad was that there were allegations of abuse and drugging and things like that, and that was the really, really bad stuff. On top of the fact that it was kind of like a low down low-key prostitution thing.
Like a brothel? Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, it was like low-key brothel,
Illegal,
which you could argue is bad or not, whatever. But the real bad stuff was that they were drugging,
and forcing them,
and they were filming without consent and sharing the videos, and that's what got these fools.
They were just sharing it on WhatsApp or something. Like
there was a
right?
social media. There's a thing they have there, their own version. And they were sharing it on that, and then everyone who was in that chat room,
it or something, right?
And laughing about it, and everyone who was in the chat room basically immediately retired and stepped back from the thing. And one of those guys was in the band Highlight, and
the other guy was Big Band.
And when he was it was like, fair enough, dude. You can't be going around sharing videos.
Yeah.
Especially if you know that they've been filmed without consent. It's ridiculous, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. That's what you gotta then deal with the with the consequences.
For sure. Man, some people let's go get into the sad route again, I guess it's good that we talk about some stuff as well, not getting
How would
too
you
sad.
feel if one of your if Arnie,
Dude,
I mean, it would never happen because Arnie's a freaking god, but what if Arnie had some kind of scandal?
I loved Michael Jackson growing up, I love his music. I still love I wanna rock with you.
Which one is that?
It's an early one. Like it's even before Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, I think. And then I remember when he died also, I was really sad. And I also watched that whole not the tribute thing, but they had some show in the Staples Center. I watched that even. And then when the documentary came out last year, damn, I can't even listen to his songs anymore, really. Like,
me neither. I get sick when they play them on the radio.
Dude, that documentary was so good
all the time.
You know what made me the sickest? I was so into it. Like I was watching interviews of the victims on Oprah because she invited them over and she believed them, and there were a bunch of interviews. And man, just the commentaries, the comments of fans of Michael Jackson, they were like, "F you, you don't know Michael. Michael would never do that." And I was just thinking, these kids or formerly kids, they know Michael Jackson way better than all these fans, right? They've spent actual time with him, and anyways, I won't say more. But that was a great documentary, and after that, I can't really listen to. And he didn't get the like the victims didn't get the justice they deserved. And I do say victims because I do believe them. And I only listen to Jackson 5 now because then Michael Jackson was still innocent.
Oh, that's funny. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I still listen to Michael Jackson. If it comes up, I'm still going to listen to it. But I don't have it in my Spotify list anymore.
It's sad, man, because, I used to love the music videos as well.
Yeah, obviously he's a musical genius, Michael Jackson. Like his dancing is amazing and all that. But there is, that's, and I what I really liked about the documentary was they were super detailed and graphic. And I remember, because if you just say, "Oh, that person is a pedophile," that's already bad. But if you already love someone so much, it's kind of hard to make an image. But then they described it.
There's no way in my mind. There's no way in my mind that those, if you watch that documentary, that you can't believe those two guys.
Yeah, no way. I mean, also the house employees, right? They were saying they didn't see the abuse itself, but they did confirm that he had all those rows of bells, like the kids were sleeping in his bed. Yeah. Like they all confirmed all that stuff. Like when an adult is sleeping in a bed with a kid that's not also his family member, that's super weird.
Yeah, I mean that's just wrong.
It just
shouldn't happen.
No,
and it's always boys. It's always good-looking young boys.
Yeah,
and they're always prepubescent. They're always earlier than 12.
Yeah, and he changes them like every half year or something. Like discards them completely.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. it's ridiculous. And the thing is, like,
that's like, yeah, that's grooming per definition. Like,
it's messed
insane.
up.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not
All
right.
right, we're getting sad again, so let's not. Jesus, what's up this week, man? Are we gonna record another episode?
Let's just we
fourth
call
take?
this sad week. I don't know.
Oh,
we should just release all the episodes. One with technical difficulties, one freaking depressing as hell, and then this one also depressing.
Ah, man. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
How are
So what's
you,
up
dude?
with Vinnie Vincetti? Has he been in touch? Or?
Vinnie Vincetti actually, well, 1 second. I think Vinnie Vincetti actually did reach out to us.
No way.
I think so,
what are
but
what are the odds?
what are the odds?
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
What are the odds? I mention him, and you just happen to have a voicemail from him.
I think this is the one. I'm not really sure. 1 second. I have to 1 second. Just make sure this is the one. Oh yeah, okay. This is Vinny. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready for the Vincetti? That kind of rhymed, didn't it? Ready for the Vincetti? No, really.
If you were Eminem, you could make it right.
By the way, how do you?
Ready for the Vincetti. No, how does it? Ready for the Vincetti.
Dude, okay, so
Fuck
Vinnie
my mom.
Vincetti, he's a superhero, right? So what would his superhero song be? You know, like Spider-Man, like they all have songs.
It would be bada bing, bada boom. Go back to your room.
Oh, that rhymed. Bada bing, bada boom. Go back to your room. That's great. That's his bullying as a father. To Junior. Bada bing, bada boom. Go back to your room. Shit, that's a great. Bada bing, bada boom. Go back to your room. Bada bing, bada boom. Go take up a broom.
What about this? Vinnie Vincetti patrolling the streets to keep the criminals off their feet. That wasn't so good.
Double
was it?
V. Vincetti.
Why don't we should write a whole rap. We're
Yeah,
gonna write a whole
we should do
rap
that.
for
We should
Vinnie
do that.
Vincetti. I like
Well,
how his civilian name is Vinny, and his superhero name is Vinnie Vincetti. He's like, nobody knows who lays behind the mask of Vinnie Vincetti. During the day, I am just Vinny, but at night, I am Vinnie Vincetti, keeping the streets of New Jersey.
Yeah, dude. And then when he's a superhero, he just puts on glasses. You know, that's how no one. And puts on the spot here. What's it?
He's like, because nobody would ever think that Vinny would walk around with glasses. What is he, a dweeb or something? Because Vinny's a bully.
Dude, are there bullies with glasses? Like most bullies never have glasses.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's a weird observation.
You know, Netflix should, their next high school show, they should have a bully with glasses. Because Netflix is all about, like, you know, doing things that are, you know, like having like an Asian bully and like a skinny white guy as the bullied. They're always like constantly changing it up, you know. Then they've always got like interracial pair couples and all kinds of stuff. So their next thing should be that they're like, oh, the bully has to have glasses because there's never been a bully with glasses.
Oh man, that would be great. I mean, it's great that Netflix
like
is doing
a
stuff
bully,
like that.
a bully in a wheelchair with glasses. Also,
bullying the shit out of the jock, high school
bullying the shit out of
quarterback.
a little person in a wheelchair with glasses.
Oh my god. Oh dude, my glasses are even, dude, it's so hot in this room. Jesus. Dude, that would be a great, I'd watch that show.
What happened to Vinny's recording?
Oh yeah, let's get back to it. So Vinny has glasses, you think? Well, anyways, let's find out. This is Vinny calling.
Hey, this is Vinny. First of all, how you doing? I wanted to ask Ali, who's your biggest role model in bullying?
That was a short message. Thanks, Vinny.
Oh shit! So I guess Vinny isn't really mad about all the impressions we do of him. He seems to be pretty okay with
maybe
it.
I don't know. Maybe that's his next. Maybe he didn't really listen to the eps. I don't know.
All right,
I guess
well,
he's just suppressing it. Maybe, who knows?
who's
Maybe
my
he's,
biggest role model in bullying? Well, I guess one guy who's a pretty genius bully, because he got other people to do the bullying for him. Is Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Because he did some heinous bullying, didn't he?
Whoa, that's true.
I mean, he would never bully directly. He always came across as really, nice and whatever. But his fans and his family would do the bullying for him, right? Because they were all either they loved him or they were dependent on him. So
that's dude. Even he groomed his victims to testify for him.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
So he's
in many ways.
Wow, that's a good point.
I bet you he even just hung out with Macaulay Culkin so that he knew that, and he didn't do nothing with him because he knew that would be a high profile a guy who would back him up. Nothing against Macaulay Culkin, because probably what happened was that they were just best buds and they hung out.
Yeah.
And then Macaulay Culkin would just come out and say the truth, which is that's with him.
That's a good strategy on Michael Jackson's part.
So he's a pretty strong bully. Who else is a pretty strong bully? I thought Arnie in Pumping Iron was a freaking awesome bully. He was really amazing.
Yeah.
Louis, you need 2 more weeks. Then maybe you can compete with me. But if you had 2 more weeks, I would have 2 more weeks. And then you would get bigger, but also I would get bigger, and then I would still beat you.
Oh man, I love the documentary. He's a freaking legend.
Yeah. What about you? Who are some of your?
Oh, he was asking you, man. Vinny doesn't like me. I think.
I would say those are two of the biggest bullies in the world.
I don't get the respect.
Two of the biggest bullies in the world are 25-year-old Arnie and Michael Jackson. Two bullies of separate eras or separate two sides of the same coin,
You think Michael Jackson and Arnie could have been friends?
I don't think so.
I think Arnold wouldn't. Maybe Arnold would have seen through the whole thing immediately, Who knows? I mean, I guess not, because Michael Jackson would hide.
I don't, honestly, I think Michael Jackson probably had 0 friends.
True friends, yeah, probably. Yeah.
I don't think he had any friends, because every
except
single
for
person
kids, right? Maybe that's why he was so attracted to kids.
Well, yeah, that's probably the only friendships he could have were with kids, and then also I think that any grown-up who met him was a fan of his. Every single grown-up who met him was a fan of his. I don't think he was able to have friends. I think that also must have been a thing that was kind of crap for him,
Yeah, I mean, people always think that fame is so great, but I'm sure, there's so many bad sides to it. So many. Many. Also, if he starts dating someone, which he did, right?
Louis,
Elvis
what's
Presley's
her name?
daughter.
What was her name? Something Mary Presley?
Maria Presley? I don't know.
It's like a 2. She has 2. Doesn't she have a 2?
Whatever.
Anyways, who cares? Yeah.
But it's it's also, right? They probably both married each other because of the name and stuff. I mean, there's a high possibility, I'd say. And I guess if you're famous, you really have to have concern about that. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Well, guys. Yeah. So what do you think, Vinny? Okay, maybe Vinny will call soon and listen to all the times where we make fun of him. We love Vinny, though.
We've got a huge voicemail bag coming next week.
Yeah.
Where I think it's time that we brought back the format that made us famous.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do a huge voicemail.
Yeah, let's do that.
How do you say? So
you think Angela's gonna call again, or Ashley?
I mean, definitely, you haven't gotten in touch with her, right? The worst thing you can do is ignore. Well, no, it's probably the best thing you can do. But since you've ignored,
get a restraining order. That's the best.
Exactly.
But
she'll have some new music queued up in the back as well.
Right. You think Gus became an alpha by now?
Let's see, man. We'll find out next week.
Yeah. Raj, porn star. Who knows? Let's see.
I just shot my first porno. I wasn't an actor. I was in the marketing department, but still, I call it a win. I'm one step closer to my dream.
Dude, wow. Can you imagine working in the marketing department of a porno company?
Dude, it would mess up your mind.
You think?
It really would, wouldn't it? You have to look at all this freaking footage constantly.
I mean, I guess by then they're so desensitized, like it doesn't even matter for them.
Yeah, terrible. Anyways, dude. Oh, shit.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. This was not too sad of an app like yesterday
We tried to keep it happy.
Yeah. So hopefully you had some fun. I definitely did. So yeah, I had a great time. And for those watching, I'm sorry, my glasses kept watering. How do you say? Like,
Fogging up.
Fogging up. Thanks. So I apologize for that, but yeah, thanks so much for listening and watching.
I'm sure a lot of people are super angry about that. Just by the way, it's good you apologized.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry. Okay, well, I'll stop.
We're gonna get a lot of voicemails like
about the glasses.
I really love the show, but can you just stop fogging up your glasses? It's annoying.
Follow Ali on Instagram. Ali the Hasnain is his handle. Mine is Pascal Hausberger, and we're uploading these episodes and video every single Sunday, so please stay tuned. And yes, reach out to us if you have questions. That would be great. Please feel free. You don't have to be Vinny or Raj. You don't just ask
send
us questions.
A WhatsApp
and we'd
audio,
love to.
Facebook
Yeah,
audio.
actually, it would be better to have a video because then we can even show it on.
Yeah, send
YouTube.
us a video.
Yes,
we can put
that
the
would be
video.
even better. Yeah, but audio is fine
unless
as
you
well.
Unless you
yeah, then
don't
if you
feel
don't
like
want to,
putting your
then
face,
you can even
audio.
Yes, you can even mask your voice like in the documentaries always. You know, when they mask the voice.
Yeah, you can like have a shadow outline.
Right.
I used to work in Area 57.
51.
We saw aliens. Earth is flat.
Exactly. So guys, yeah, thank you so much. Stay tuned, and yes, see you next week. Peace out.
Peace out.